Hello, everyone, and welcome to Making Awesome Digital Signage with ScreenCloud webinar. But before we kick off, let me introduce myself. My name is Markella, and I work at the marketing team here at ScreenCloud. Apologies in advance if you hear any paper shuffling noises. I'm just making sure I get all of my notes correct and give you a very good demo. Feel free to email me at markella@screencloud.io to ask me any questions because this is a recording and unfortunately I'm not there to answer your questions. So, in the next 30 minutes, I'll show you how to use ScreenCloud to quickly make eye-catching and engaging digital signage. We'll look at using images, videos, and documents, how to add apps and social media to your screens, how to create your own metrics dashboards for your screens, and of course, I'll walk you through our hardware recommendations and how to get started. So let's start with images and videos. Think big picture, huh? Well, what does this mean? The great thing about digital signage today is that you get a big, beautiful canvas to work in. But unlike traditional signage, it's dynamic. You can put videos on, and you don't have to pay to print and ship posters anytime you want to update it, which is great if you have loads of locations to manage or you just want to update your content regularly without costing an arm or a leg. So we see our customers uploading images to show offers or for displays at promotional events. Did you know that digital signage has a recall rate of 83%? Well, I didn't, but I love researching. Some of them play videos of the latest products. A funny fact is that 20% of people will read the text on a page, but 80% of people will watch a video, which kind of makes sense because video is more visual and more engaging. And this brings me to this case study, which is one of my favorite case studies. It's about Mitchell's Delicatessen, a deli located in Nashville. So their specialty items were often being overlooked, especially the chicken. I know, right? Well, after showing a video on the screen located at the point of sale, specialty chickens were suddenly the highest in demand. Another example is that some of our customers serve slides and presentations to inform, because you not only can upload images and videos, but also PowerPoint presentations and PDF documents. One of the schools that uses in California, the North Valley Baptist School, they share photos from the latest events with students, parents, and faculty. This helps to create a buzz for any upcoming events. The teachers at the school do this by adding photos to a shared Dropbox folder that's connected to ScreenCloud. These photos then are automatically displayed on the screen without anyone having to physically go and touch the screen. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up something similar using ScreenCloud. So let's go to our platform and let me give you a tour. So for all of you who haven't seen ScreenCloud before, this is the ScreenCloud platform. This is our screen section. Here is how you can add screens. You can create group for screens. You can delete screens. Here is how you can find all of our apps. This is our app store. We have 60 plus apps and counting. Every month we release new applications and we improve our existing ones. If you have any ideas for applications, do not hesitate to contact us. Our apps team loves it when we receive feedback from our customers. And this is our content library. Here is any content you upload, including the apps you're using, all of your images, videos, apps, websites, documents, they just appear here. And here is our playlist section, and here is our schedule section. So what is the difference between a playlist and a schedule? Well, a playlist lets you create an ordered list of images, videos, and documents, and you can choose how long and in what order you want them to display. While a schedule lets you pick at what time of the day or week you want your content to come up on the screen. So we're going to create a photo gallery playlist, but before we do that, we need to connect our screen with ScreenCloud. I have a screen live at the office, which I'm going to show you Voila. And this is our pairing code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to screens, add a screen. I'm going to get the pairing code we see, which is MB3BTZ. Whoops. And I'm not going to name it second floor. As you will realize, I pretend that this is my imaginary high school and I manage all of the screens. Hence, the content is about education. And this is why I call it high school, Soho High School of New York. So we're going to add a screen. And voila, our screen is updating. When the camera focuses, you will see it very shortly. Perfect. But there is no content on, so let's put something. So we're going to create a playlist, create a new playlist, give it a name. So let's pretend we have an event coming up. Let's name it event and press here. So this is done. We gave it a name. So we're going to add images. Great. I've already uploaded some and I've already connected ScreenCloud to my Dropbox gallery. And oops, I forgot to upload one that I wanted. So how can we upload? We're going to go to the upload button here. We're going to choose files and here's my picture, which I forgot, the number pi. If you remember from school in trigonometry, the number pi was everywhere. Yeah, it was haunting me during my high school years. We're going to press open. And I love trigonometry, upload, but I once tried to learn the 60 digits of pi. Then I forgot them. It didn't work out. So right now, ScreenCloud is doing the job for us. It's optimizing our image to look at its best for a screen. So we're going to drag and drop. And again, if we don't like the order, move things up and down. If we want to change the duration, we just press and we can press 20 or just here using the arrows. But this is going to take ages. So just edit 42, whatever we want. I'm going to keep it on 20 and press save. Excellent. So, oh, actually, I don't think I like this picture anymore. Remove it like that. Now I changed my mind. Now we can put it back in. So this is how you remove, you add. And let's put it on the screen now. We're going to go to screens. We're going to go to screen settings, press here, go to playlists, pick event, save changes, and it's loading. Oh, picture. Nice. I love it when it does it. It's like instantly. So our screen has updated, as you saw, instantly, which looks good. Oh, I love these pencils. So the problem is that the event is on Saturday and today is Thursday. So let's fix that. We're going to go to creating your schedule. We're going to name it week 7 and press again and drag and drop very intuitively. Plus for add and select playlist event, but I didn't drag and drop correctly. So let's fix that. It's going to be from 0, 9. Yeah, that's a good time to not on a Saturday. No, let's put 10 till 7. Perfect, and save. And of course, we can add as many playlists as we want in the same schedule. So, an example, add Soho High School of New York let's pick morning, save, then we can add another one, add afternoon, save. So we can keep adding and adding as many as we want. Here it is. So for now, schedule goes just up front for a week, but it's something we're working on, and in the future you will have the ability to schedule content further in advance. So that was it from images, videos, and documents. And now I'm going to share with you some of our very common questions we get. So I have an awful Wi-Fi connection at the building I work at. What happens if the internet connection goes down? Which is a fair question, right? Well, ScreenCloud, this is the good news, does work offline. So once you send your photos and videos on the device once, it will keep a copy of it to use without needing an internet connection, which can also be great if you don't want to use all of your bandwidth. And another question is, I have so many screens to manage and I want all of my screens to play the same content. Do I have to go to every screen and screen settings, change content to add my playlists? Absolutely no. So this is where groups come in. So here we have created a group and we're gonna select it. We're gonna go to these three dots over here and we're gonna press edit screens. We're gonna choose the layout. Let's pick this and use selected layout. And we can pick the playlist or content we want, depends. Let's use the world clock, save changes, and the weather. For example, save changes, and we're gonna press save, update screens, and success. As you can see, both of my screens play exactly the same content. And let's go back to apps. Well, apps always be trending. Something that gets organizations really amped is that they're able to connect their digital signage to their social media accounts. It's a great way to engage your audience with your brand. If you already have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube account, then you'll be able to keep your digital signage up to date and relevant by connecting these apps. One of our customers, a footwear retailer named Soul Trader, they use Instagram to create a buzz for the brands in store. If you already share testimonials on your website, right? But have you considered pushing them up on your digital screen? Social media is another shortcut to taking the words of your customers and getting them up on the screen. If your customers are taking pictures in your restaurant, or they're just saying what an amazing offer you are or how tasty your cake is, then this is great marketing potential for your business. User-generated content is proof that your business can be trusted, which is 100 times more powerful than you saying to your customers you're trustworthy. So Soul Trader has 50 plus locations with a screen, and no one in the store touches the screen. The content is managed by the marketing team at the headquarters. So now I'll show you how easy it is to add your own apps and social media on your screens. So let's go back to ScreenCloud and let's head to our App Store. So let's go to our App Store. This time I'm going to start using I'm going to use a different layout because I want to get you start thinking about your content strategy. So we're going to go to search apps here and we're gonna search for Twitter. We have Twitter search and Twitter timeline. Twitter search lets you monitor a specific handle, user, or a hashtag, and Twitter timeline is the content you create. Twitter search is very, very useful if you want to create conversation inside your school or your business. You can create your own hashtag and get people to share like what they think on a subject. And then by pushing it up on your digital signage, everybody can see it and start engaging in conversation. So we're going to add Twitter timeline for now. We're going to add this app. We're going to log in. We're going to wait for the authorization. Perfect. We recently translated some of our apps, so you have the ability to change the language. We currently support Spanish, German, French, and Dutch, but we are expanding that. And here's the duration, how long we want our tweet to show up, and we can change it from 10 to 20. I'll leave it for 10 at the moment. Do we want full screen images and videos? No. Do we want to autoplay videos? Yes. mute videos, or especially if you're in a shared office environment, yes, I would highly recommend it. Image point, let's just say medium. New style. We have the original style and the new style because we changed the design. So it feels like you are immersed on your tweets because you create your images and videos. We want this to be the focus of our design. So we're going to other app and we're going to name it Twitter timeline. ScreenCloud. Let's just say it's high school. Soho High School. And we're going to press finished here. Perfect. And let's go back to our app store and let's add the weather this time. I'm going to add this app and let's just try having the weather in Spanish. Not that I can speak Spanish. I wish though, I love the Spanish language. We're gonna go to London, United Kingdom. We can pick Madrid, Spain, and Athens, Greece, my home country. And I'm sure the weather is amazing. So we're going to preview this app. This is how you can preview the app before adding it. And we're going to add this app. And let's name it weather, London, Madrid, and Athens. And let's press finished. I would highly recommend to give names to your apps, especially if you multiply the same app, if you have like many weathers, like it's good to know what is inside. We're going to go to screens and we're going to go to screen settings and we're going to change the layout and we're going to use the 3-zone layout and you select the layout. So as you see, our screen has updated. I'm going to press here and I'm going to pick Twitter. Save changes, and here I am going to pick content weather. Already updating. Save changes. Okay, so, in Spanish. So why am I showing you this? Well, it's a great way to start thinking about your content strategy, as I said. Why though? Different layouts work better in specific settings. So this layout would work great if it was a reception or if it was, let's say, a waiting room where people need to consume loads of information at the same time. Especially if you're using it on your reception, you can keep it branded by keeping your images or videos on the center or on the side. You can use your social, like real-time content. It doesn't have to be social media. It could be the news. And on the ticket box, you can use it for the weather. Or let's say you need to send a message. So you can use our notice board app to write a message and then it appears on the ticker. And also you can create different schedules and playlists inside the zone. So right now I've just put content, but I can include playlists and even schedules. So that was it from apps and social media. Let's get some questions I have prepared from very common questions. Okay, so questions about apps, branding and custom templates. At the moment, we don't have super highly customizable templates, but for most of our apps, you can change the background color and the fonts to better suit your style and brand. Another question we usually get is if our apps are free. Well, most of our apps are included as part of the license fee. If we release more apps in the future, they are also included in the license fee. But for some of our third-party apps, you will need a separate subscription. So that was it. And let's head back to my favorite section. But before, you can find our apps at screen.cloud/app store. This is just a few of them right now on your screen. As I said, we have 60 plus apps and counting. And communicating better. Well, This is charts and metrics dashboards. If there is one thing that's come to light in business and marketing over the last few years, is that the numbers do matter. From getting investments to tracking your team and ensuring everyone is on the same page, it's the metrics that row the boat. So, why is it so important to visualize your data? Well, visualizing data helps us absorb, interpret, and understand information better because trends and patterns become clearer. The added benefit of showing your charts and metrics dashboards on your screen is that the screens are shown so prominently in the office, so anyone from any team at any time can just look over and see what is happening in other departments. This can help you create an environment where useful information never gets siloed. There are many metrics dashboards you can create. You can create a digital marketing dashboard using Cypher to show your marketing funnel. You could create a sales dashboard using GeckoBot to show how many sales each agent had. Or you can create customer support dashboards using Microsoft Power BI to show your ticket summary, like how many tickets each agent had or what type of incident each ticket was. If you don't have access to a third-party apps, no worries, we got you covered. So let's head back into ScreenCloud and I will show you how you can create charts and metrics dashboards on your own using Google Data Studio, ScreenCloud, and Google Sheets. So we're using Google Data Studio and Google Sheets because they're free and they integrate with loads of useful tools. And we'll use ScreenCloud to quickly and easily show these new dashboards around your office. So I have already created a new document at Google Sheets with an imaginary corporation's data named Cloud Corp. And as you can see, we see big numbers, but they don't really make any sense. I mean, they're big, but we don't really know if they're good or bad. And then look at this. Now everything is more clear. Like, we understand who is doing better, and finally numbers do make sense. And it looks pretty, actually. I want to look at it. Well, this kind of looks scary. Well, what happens is any changes you make here, they come up here. And when I connect it to ScreenCloud, then any changes made here then come up on your screen. So all you have to do is just change these Google Sheets and everything will update. This will update and then your screen will update. So everything is connected. So you can feed it with live data and this live data then come up here and then these live data are shown on your screen. So how can I put that on ScreenCloud? Well, we're going to use our embed app. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want it to come up as a presentation. So I'm going to edit here and I'll show you how to add it. I'm not going to go step by step on this process because it might be a bit technical. But if you want to find out more, there is a step-by-step, very detailed video, separate one I have created, and you can follow it through and create your own metrics dashboards. So we're going to go to share the report, and we're going to go to advanced, and we're going to go here and press change. So why am I doing this? Do not press here. If this is your sensitive information, you don't want it to share it with the world. And also do not share the link. If you don't want people to know, just don't share your link. I'm going to keep it on anyone with a link and I'm going to press save and done. We're going to go to embed this report here. I'm going to copy. I'm going to head to ScreenCloud. I'm going to go to our App Store, find our embed app, press here, add this app, paste the iframe, and add this app, and let's name it Metrics. And finished. Now we're going to go to our screens, screen settings, change layout, single zone layout, use selected layout, press in the middle, content, Metrics, press metrics, save changes, and come on. So I give it a few seconds and it's coming. Oh, I love it. Excellent. Here it is. Your own metrics dashboards. So, questions we usually get about charts and metrics dashboards is I will be uploading Excel spreadsheets for daily tracking. What's the best and easiest way to do this? The easiest way to do this is using Google Sheets because any changes you make automatically come up on your screen without having to re-upload the updated file. And that was it from metrics and dashboards. If you have any questions, just send me an email about this. So, back to our presentation and hardware. We work with many operating systems: Chrome, Android, Amazon, Windows, iOS, and we support loads of devices ranging from cheaper consumer devices to higher end boxes and computers. On the screen is just some of them. We do support the Chromecast, but we don't recommend it because it doesn't work offline and it's not that powerful to run our multi-zone layouts and all our bells and whistles. If you want a Google Chrome device, we highly recommend the Chromebit. The Amazon Fire TV Stick is also a very good affordable option which has loads of power and does work offline. If you have loads of locations to manage, then we highly recommend the Chromebit because it has Chrome remote management and you can maintain your network remotely. You can run updates, diagnostics, add applications without having to be there. If you're located in the US and you want to manage those locations, we work closely with Promevo, the biggest partner of Google in the US. They offer Chromebits, and on top of that, they can also offer account management, white glove service, and Chrome device management licenses. So if you would like to find out more about that, then please do not hesitate to reach out. If you want to see a full list of devices, head over to our devices page on our website. We're always expanding the operating systems we support, so stay tuned. How do I get started? Well, now after seeing this, if you think ScreenCloud might be right for you, or even if you just want to try it yourself, then the best way to get started is to take a 14-day free trial. You get 14 days to play around, add as many apps, user screen spoiler schedules as you want. You can go crazy. There is no limit in how many things you can upload. And at the end of the trial, if you want to keep going, you can activate your account and everything you have created, it stays there. Just head to screen.cloud/get started on the link on the presentation. Well, that was the end, but I'm going to touch upon a question that is very, very common. It's users and teams. Well, let's go back to our ScreenCloud platform. Well, in case you don't know, you can add as many team members to help you manage your account and create the content. So how do you do this? We're gonna go here, and here is how you can manage your account and the users and the teams. So how does it work? You can either just invite people or create subteams. Each team has its own screens and content library, so they cannot see other teams' content or screens. We currently have two levels of permissions: admin and user. Users can only view and manage the screens of their team, while admins can move between different teams. Well, if you have any questions on that, of course, please do let me know. And any questions you have, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help you out. Please get in touch by emailing me, markella@screencloud.io. Thank you so much for watching this webinar. Bye-bye. This is Markella from the ScreenCloud team again. Hope everyone is very good today. And this video is to explain you how you can create step-by-step your own metrics dashboards in Google Data Studio. This is the Google Sheets document I showed you. So let's visualize it like this. So let's go to Google Data Studio. Let's press here to start a new report. Let's give it a name. Let's name it Sales Dashboard and press here. So we need to add a data source. We can create a new data source by pressing the button. As you can see, it has many connectors. We want Google Sheets and we can press select. But I've already synced my data, so I'm just going to press here and add to report. And we're gonna get this. So if you want the report to show on your screen, I would highly recommend to change your canvas size to 69 landscape, so it's ready to show on the screen. And let's add our images and text, and then let's create our table. So I'm going to go to Insert, Image. I'm going to make a little nice box and press Select a File. I'm going to get our logo and I'm going to press Open. I'm going to put it on top. Of course, you can make it, you can move it around, and of course, making it bigger or smaller, whatever you prefer. Let's add some text as well. Let's create a box and press Sales Results and press outside the, actually, no, we want the box. So we want to select our text and let's make it gray and let's make it quite big. Actually, no, let's give it some color. Let's give it some color. Let's make it purple. So let's move it here. We can insert our other image as well. And make a nice box. Select a file. iPad, open. Might need to make it bigger to show. Nice. So this little logo you see, it's Grammarly that I'm using. It appears every time you edit the text, but I have, it's an integration in my browser, as you can see, but it's not going to show on your dashboard. So let's create our table. We're going to go to Insert, Table, here it's Table, amazing. Make a nice box again. And let's see what came up. Okay, that's nice. I'm going to remove the picture for now. And I want to add the sales agent. And I want to have revenue. Nice. How many rows per page we want? I'm gonna put 5 because we don't have many results. We don't want to show summary row, but you can of course add it to see your grand total. We want it to be descending and we want it to be sorted by revenue. We're gonna go back and let's go to style to bring it closer to our brand. We want a header and let's make it 32, I think should be fine. And we can change the color, we can make it gray, but I think I'll keep it white, yeah. And the table colors, let's make it purple again. Table labels, how big the text here you want it to be. Let's make it 28. Yeah, I think that's fine. We don't want row numbers, we don't. And we don't want this footer over here, so I'm going to remove that. But hey, we have numbers here. Why don't we have a bar? Nice, and we can make it purple as well. Excellent. And something is missing, doesn't it? We can make this smaller. to make this bigger. I know what's missing. The picture. It's, no, here. Not asymmetric. We're gonna press edit because it appears as a URL, but we want it to appear as an image. And voila! And we can play around. Nice. And let's press view. And change it. And that was it. So that was the step-by-step video. If you have any questions, please do let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you out. Thank you so much. Bye-bye again.